Hey gang, what is up? It is Matt Busch, and you are watching Spooky Spotlight. It's a show where Deanna tells you all about films you may or may not know about. Today, she'll be talking about Aladdin 3477, the Jinn of Wisdom. Let's go!
This is my mug of the day, and also my shirt of the day. Thank you, Matt, for that lovely intro. Matt is actually the director and writer of the film we are discussing today, Aladdin 3477, The Jinn of Wisdom. A film that is a decade in the making and is actually the first film released in the trilogy. When Matt is not creating films, he's actually best known for illustrating for Star Wars and teaching students how to illustrate at Macomb Community College. Aladdin 3477 is a futuristic, gritty, sci-fi spin on the Disney film. There are a lot of epic fight scenes, a lot of very cool stunts, and of course, the cutest sidekick ever. The film starts out in Hong Kong in the year 3477, where we are introduced to Aladdin, played by Erik Steele, a notorious thief, and his sidekick Fidji, which Aladdin made himself. Now, right off the bat, Aladdin is getting in trouble for stealing and ends up going on an epic chase scene running from the Hong Kong police. Something that immediately captivated me is the costume design. The Hong Kong police costumes were custom made, and the attention to detail is incredible. Can you believe that the same people who made the Hong Kong police costume also are responsible for the Iron Man costume for Marvel? We are soon introduced to Umi. Now, we're not exactly sure who she is because she does not speak the entire time, but what we do know is she follows Aladdin everywhere and seems to always be saving him. Unfortunately, Aladdin doesn't really appreciate it as much as he probably should. She's very much an underrated badass. One of my favorite fight scenes that she's in is her in a pond just kicking multiple people's butts at once. We are then introduced to Princess Camilla of India, who keeps escaping her royal family to go to the spa. At the spa is when Aladdin ends up spying on Princess Camilla and immediately becomes fixated by her. Now, it seems as if Princess Camilla wants nothing to do with her royal family. However, whenever she manages to escape, she just gets dragged right back to the palace. Aladdin ends up walking around a market in search of a sky sail key. However, he ends up finding replica Jinn lamps instead, and actually grabs one of them and rubs it on his private area, which I thought was really funny, especially with the events that are soon to come. The whole time Aladdin is at the market, he's being followed by a really creepy guy who wants to use Aladdin to get the Jinn of Wisdom for him. However, that could result in Aladdin's death. He ends up convincing Aladdin by offering him a sky sail key if he is successful with the quest. Now, Umi is very unsure of this guy, as she should be, so she ends up following them. Aladdin ends up flying them there, and no, it is not on a magic carpet this time, it is on a sky sail, which is like a futuristic magic carpet. My favorite aspect of this film is the attention to detail and the practical effects. From the costume design, from the genie lamps on the thing that spins, which is super cool, to Fidji, who we saw in the intro with Matt, that Fidji is a practical effect, and he was actually in the scenes with Aladdin. Now, in order to get that flying effect, they essentially had him on a large stick that they then edited out in post. Overall, using practical effects when you can, and only using CGI when you have to, it's the best combination to achieve the best look, and they really did it justice in this film. Aladdin ends up successful in the quest and getting the lamp. However, in the process, ends up getting trapped in the cave. The Jinn of Wisdom ends up coming out of the lamp. They have some friendly, funny banter. I really like the personality that the Jinn has. And then the Jinn ends up helping Aladdin escape. They end up in an epic battle where, of course, Umi ends up kicking multiple asses. This is where the pond scene I mentioned earlier comes into play, and they end up escaping. Meanwhile, the princess is in full escape mode once again, and one of my favorite scenes is when she's putting on the Jasmine-inspired. The film ends with an epic rap performed by Aladdin's friend Brej. I look forward to getting to know him a bit better in the next film. And Aladdin cooking up some mystery plan that sounds like it involves the princess, maybe?
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Hey, yeah, it's Aladdin from the year 3477. I just wanted to give a huge shout out to Deanna and Spooky Spotlight for highlighting Aladdin 3477, the Jinn of Wisdom, available now on YouTube, Fandango at Home, and other streaming platforms. I gotta go.
And we're back. Thank you, Aladdin, for that message, and thank you, Matt, for being a part of the episode. Congratulations on the film. Let me know in the comments if you end up watching it and what you think of it, and I'll see you on the next one.